And we're back.
We are back.
We're back. Last week was a solo adventure by myself because you had to travel again.
Thanks for that.
Into the Carolinas.
That's right. I appreciate you doing that. I was hoping that I'd get in early enough and we could do like a remote session, but it just, you know how travel is.
It is what it is.
Didn't work out.
We also didn't. We were talking about actually trying the virtual.
Yeah.
And I was like, that could be risky if we didn't try it ahead of time.
Right.
So we should actually one day try it.
That's a good point.
So we actually have it down pat.
Yeah. Yeah. It actually worked out pretty well too because I'll be honest, I did not watch much football at all last week. Well, this week I did. The week before, the one that I missed because we had the early game in Germany, and then
the Cowboys game,
which was like a blowout immediately, and I just didn't watch anything. So, and then children. So yeah, I didn't really watch too much.
That's okay.
Maybe I'll pepper in thoughts. Maybe I'll pepper in thoughts as we talk about teams like the last 2 weeks if I can. But I'll try to. In my head, it feels like I need to avoid that. I need to not talk about the week before.
It's all good.
But this week has been really busy for sure.
Yeah, and this week, so I started off really well. I was 7-1 at one point.
Yeah.
And then the late games happened.
Yeah.
So at one point, my only loss was Washington.
Yeah.
And then it started to kind of fade there at the end. So I think right now I'm 9-4 going into the Chiefs-Eagles game. You have the Eagles. I have the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. I was 7-6. I went through it before. I actually started off. I was pretty like even the whole way through. And it was funny. I was thinking at it. I was like, would I have done better if we talked it through, if I was here live talking it through, because sometimes I make snap judgments, not just like looking at it. And also I feel like I would have made some differences, like, and we'll get to it probably with the Ravens game, but yeah, that's a really different. Actually, I picked the Ravens, so I guess it's not a big deal. But yeah, there were some weird things in there, and then I was 8-6 the week before. So staying over 500. Hopefully the Eagles win.
I hope not. And actually, at this point, it really doesn't fucking matter for me. But,
that's true. Oh gosh, yeah, that's true. My worst week was week 7 when I went 4-9. Every other week's been over 500.
I've had some ugly weeks. I was like, holy shit, I'm 7-1, and then the late games, they were all like kind of close. If it wasn't for the Bills, I think I would have lost all of the. Maybe the Niners too, actually. Yeah. All right. So we'll start off with the Thursday night game. The big news out of that one is Joe
Burrow,
out for the year.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty wild at this point. Just the bloodbath that is AFC quarterbacks throughout the whole, and people talking about how the talent, the league looks down. We talked a few weeks ago about how offenses are down. I think part of it too is I was reading how I think in the last 5 to 7 years, 6 of the top 10 quarterbacks, like through stats, have retired, or so Brady, Breeze, Manning, other Manning, Rivers, all those guys have gone. So and Rodgers is hurt. So it's just been this massive transition into a whole new league.
And what is it? So now there's the record. Is it 10 now? 10 rookie quarterbacks have started a game this year?
I think it might even be 11 when the guy playing for the Jets this Friday. Is he a rookie? But yeah, it's over 9. Yeah, 9 was the record.
It was 10. Now 10. Yeah, I remember seeing the snapshot that it said 10, so I don't know. I mean, that would be another one if it's 11. I'm not sure if he's a rookie or not. But
Matt Ryan's another one who's gone. Now Burrow's hurt, Cousins is hurt, so that's why you're really seeing this just wild, transition into a new quarterback league. But yeah, Burrow was hurt, and not only was he was hurt. It looked like pregame. He had the controversy was he had a wristband, wrist guard, or whatever they call it, cast or soft cast, and he was not on the injury report. So,
not good.
If I had picked the Bengals, I probably would have been mad, but I picked the Ravens, so I can't really be mad.
Fair. I mean, honestly, they should do what Belichick used to do with Brady. Wasn't he on like the questionable list for
he was on the probable. He was probable for like literally 4 years in a row. And I'm pretty sure that's why they got rid of probable, because
that'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, they looked like they were kind of coming back.
Yeah,
they needed the week off, and then now Burrow's out for the year, and they're sitting at 5-5.
Yeah, that's for me. I mean, that's the end of the road for them.
Yeah, that's the kill shot there.
Yeah, I got lucky with Chase at the end of the game. He got the garbage time touchdown, which helped me in fantasy. But as soon as Burrow got hurt, I'll be honest, I kind of checked out.
Yeah.
But it's funny, all these AFC quarterbacks either getting hurt. And Watson's another one. Not that he's been playing great, but another injury out there. And this year, I feel like the AFC is wide open. And, of course, it's the year that the Patriots are terrible. So, it is.
Yeah. It is true, though. I mean, the Bengals were looking like off the bye that they were going to go back up. And
And they lost. They did lose last week, which in a killer, in an upset.
Yeah.
And then with Burrow hurt, and he's gone for the year, right?
He's out for the year.
Yeah. Maybe the kid surprises people that and I think that's the next one. Right? He's a rookie, right? 5th round. I think he's like a 5th round rookie, the backup quarterback that came out of there.
I forget who even played that.
That could potentially be number 12.
It was Jake Browning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if I was placing bets, I'd say that's the kill shot for the Bengals this year. But you never know. Like, stranger things have happened.
Yeah. So he, let's see, is he a rookie? I think he's a rookie. Oh no, I'm sorry. He signed. Oh, he was an undrafted free agent with the Vikings for 2019. So he's been around for a little while, but he's only thrown like 8 passes in his NFL career.
So yeah, basically, that's like Howell sat the bench and now he started, but they don't count it because obviously he was in the system for a year.
Yeah.
The next game was Pittsburgh and the Browns. I picked the Browns, and that was before I knew that Watson was out for the year as well.
Yeah, I picked. Yeah, same here. But it still worked out. That's a rookie quarterback who started. And the Steelers' offense. I mean, Small Hands McGee is just bad.
There was some bad plays in that fucking game.
Yeah, I watched a highlight video or low light video. He only threw like 4 or 6 passes over the line, like the first down marker.
Yeah.
Everything was short.
Yeah.
And there was some clips of him missing some wide open dudes.
It was ugly. It was
ugly.
Yeah. But even that, I think, I don't know if I mentioned on last week or not, but going into the game, Tomlin had them at 6-3.
I know.
I fucking understand.
Yeah, didn't we say
how are they always competitive?
Yeah, we said they had like their point differential is negative, and they were had a winning record. It was the weirdest thing, and they got outgained every game. It was wild.
But really, like that would have been a game to kind of separate them from the pack, and you lost to a rookie quarterback. Right. It's like, well, that's kind of why they're like.
If I was
now they're 6-4.
If I was a betting man, which I am now. If they made the playoffs, I would bet against them so hard in their first game.
Oh God, that's like Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas. Yeah, or last year the Vikings. You knew they were going to lose that first game of the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know if easy money's a real thing, but I feel like that's easy.
That's easy money. Although you know what, there was a couple easy money games this week that apparently weren't easy money.
No, they weren't. I got some things to say about my money pick. Yeah, not happy about that one.
The Lions and the Bears had a they had a fairly close game for what I expected. I expected the Lions at home to kick the shit out of Chicago.
I did too, and they were down 12 with only a few minutes left. Mm-hmm. They came back, and Montgomery, the previous Bears running back, scored that game-winning touchdown. And then I think they had a safety to like close it out. The Lions did. I figured the Bears. I thought it was gonna be a blowout at home. But but that's the NFL.
You never know.
I was hoping as a Patriots fan that the Bears would win, seeding and all that. Well, lower seeding, but they didn't. The Bears, it's gonna be a real interesting offseason for them because they have 2 top 5 picks. Yeah, they have Fields.
Yeah,
what are they gonna do? Are they gonna keep going with Fields, or are they gonna try to build around him? Who
would they go for?
The 2 are Caleb Williams, who I'm not sold on.
Yep.
Drake May from North Carolina, and that's where Howell played, right?
North Carolina.
UNC, yeah. Mm-hmm. And either is it Nix or Dix from Oregon, but he might be a late first rounder, early second rounder.
If I'm the Bears, right, and granted Fields has had some injuries, but you have DJ Moore.
Yep.
And honestly, I was shitting on Fields in the beginning of the season. Then he kicked the shit out of Washington. He showed that he can play. Now he needs weapons around him. You got 2 picks like that, you could either package that as a trade.
Yep.
Or you stockpile or you build your line or something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's there is a blue chipper offensive lineman in there that I think would probably be best for them if they're really going to try and build it on Fields. The report I saw today was that they are going to unless they're going to stick with Fields unless they're blown away by some prospect.
Yeah.
So we'll see. He had 18. So Fields had 18 carries for 104 yards, which is legit, but hey, he had injury issues. I don't know if I want my quarterback running 18 times.
True.
But his passing was not fantastic. So
true. If I'm a Bears fan, it's like being a Cardinals fan. Like, you're gonna do another fucking quarter. Like, how many times are we gonna try like your top 10 fucking picks as quarterbacks?
Yeah, unless you have a Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, #1 overall pick, I think just stick with Fields at this point.
I wouldn't be sold on him. Honestly.
You have the #1 wide receiver who had 7 receptions for a touchdown, 96 yards. You have I don't even know who their running back is anymore.
They kind of have like 3 that they've been going in and out of. But I mean, build your line.
Yeah, take a lineman. Take a lineman all day. Or I don't know what their defense is like, but it seems like they have a lot of holes they need to patch, and quarterback is not one of them.
Especially what year is Fields in? 3?
Yeah, same with Mac. So
it's going to be interesting because, I mean, I guess.
And they pick up an option? They just brought in Chase. So it was Chase or
Sweat?
No, Sweat.
Yeah.
So they brought in Sweat. So like they're working on the defensive line. He has the option. I don't know if they've picked anything up yet, but they might be able to sign him to like a mid-level deal. Who knows? And then you go wild. So we'll see.
I think regardless of him, because realistically, if you wanted another quarterback in a future draft, you could trade out for him.
Yeah.
With those 2 picks, it's like I would be, if Washington had 2 picks in the top 3, and you didn't fucking build your offensive line and your secondary.
Yeah.
It's a fucking waste.
Yeah, and also they had aspirations this season. This was not supposed to be the season for them. They were supposed to build upon what they had last year.
Chicago?
Yeah, and it just didn't happen. But I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking Chicago.
Yep.
Chicago. But Detroit isn't Detroit. It's not the same old Lions anymore.
No, I'm actually excited because every Thanksgiving it's a shitty Lions game, but it's actually going to be good this year.
It should be good,
which I'm excited for. And I enjoy watching them. I enjoy watching Laporta. Big fan. He did not have a great game, but he got the 2-point conversion at the end and salvaged his fantasy game with like 5 points. So, so better than the 0 burger he had for a very long time.
There you go. Next one was a sad story. I think Green Bay and the Chargers are both teams that I can't fucking figure out for the life of me.
I am so mad about this game. I'm so mad. So this is my money pick. Stupid. It was a stupid money pick. The Chargers. What were they thinking?
Well, you know what though? It's because of the lack of faith in Green Bay, and rightfully so. The way they've been playing.
And Herbert's been playing great. I have him in fantasy. His numbers are fantastic. Part of me was thinking like, because I saw the score and I saw they had it for a while and they obviously lost at the end. And I was like, how many? Is this Herbert? Is this just a player he is, like a Rivers? Like he did this. We've talked about this before. He did the same thing in college. He was much better than the other teams, and he would still lose to inferior teams. Yep. Why is this happening? And then I watched another low light clip of all the drops the wide receivers had in this game, including a game winner in stride that Quentin Williams just dropped right in the breadbasket. He just dropped it. He was shrieking. He would have been gone and probably won the game. I mean, you have Keenan Allen dropping balls. It's just
he actually had a good game too, which is fucking crazy because he did dropping balls.
So I was ready to start blaming it on Herbert, even though I saw he had a great stat line or decent stat line, and also not great when he was their leading rusher with 8 carries and 73 yards. I don't know if Eckler is still hurt or what. He looked a little slow in one of the clips I saw, but also I guess good on Jordan Love for having a pretty decent game. Because people are writing him off, myself included.
He just might take longer than Rodgers did taking over for Brett.
Yeah, it's funny. Possible. It's funny we talk about all this Mac Jones stuff and the Brady, but we haven't really talked about how this dude is literally following 2 Tom Brady's in a row, essentially. Maybe not 6 Super Bowls worth, but he's Love. He has to replace not only Rodgers, but he's replacing Favre, who's been around. I think Favre started in '94, so we're looking at even longer. Again, only 2 Super Bowls to the 6, but that's a long time and 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks you have to replace.
Right.
So
it is tough, but the Chargers. It's like they're the same team as when they had Tomlinson, they had fucking Antonio Gates, and they were like they had talent.
Yep.
And they just couldn't
14-2. 14-2. Lost to the Patriots at home. I was on a cruise ship watching that game. 14-2. And Love, I think Aaron Rodgers' first season as a starter, they went 7-9. So not the worst in the world. I think he had pretty decent numbers, but they weren't like amazing as a team. So give him some time.
And we talked about it a couple weeks ago that the Packers also weren't good last year. The only reason they even made the run was because of Rodgers being a veteran and being as good as he is.
Yeah, holding it together. It was like the Patriots of 2019, where they like Brady held it together as long as he could, and then they were lucky to
they made the playoffs, but I mean that's the year that he had the worst cast he's ever had.
N'Keal Harry was like his number one wide receiver. It was bad. It was real bad.
Not good. Oops. Next game, which is actually looking like the upset of the week for a minute, was the Raiders of Las Vegas and Miami. Miami wins 20-13. Usually they beat up on bums. They almost lost to a bum.
Yeah, still not convinced. Still not convinced, especially with that showing. I watched some Good Morning Football this morning. I'm off of work this week, so I had some quality TV time, and they were one of the things they talked about was, are the Dolphins the best team in the AFC East? And I'm sorry, the AFC. No. Oh, not to me anyway.
No.
I mean, the AFC is wide open, but
their 3 losses are against teams over 500.
Exactly. And this Raiders team is better without McDaniels. They almost have been 3-0 since he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, not great. I mean, Tyreek had an awesome game, but not convinced by the Dolphins. I'm curious to watch them again in the primetime or the
Black
Friday game, which I'm all about. Damn you, Amazon, because that's an amazing idea. It's like genius.
The Black Friday, and actually the Jets are trying to get that for their thing every year.
Yeah, that's a perfect game to get every year at home. You're always home for Thanksgiving. But I think the Bengals tried too, so be curious to see what happens. But that's a genius idea. It's free too, so if you don't have Amazon, you can literally just log in and watch it for free. You don't have to have Amazon Prime for it.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's essentially a 4-hour-long commercial for Amazon Black Friday
shopping. Wow. All right, that's straight then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that game for now.
Yeah, and I don't have a game. I mean, this is the best week because there was no pressure for me. It was just
yeah, right. You didn't lose,
and everything except for the Bears game. Shout out. We'll talk about it later. Sorry. Shout out Giants. Everything went went well for me.
Well, you know what? I mean, as a Redskins fan, that they lose all the time.
Right.
Me and my father always say that we love bye weeks because we don't lose.
I was just telling Jets this week, and I was like, at least Joe and I can commiserate together now.
Yeah, right. Wonderful. All right, so I'm going to skip that one so we do it last. Panthers and the Cowboys. Again, the Cowboys shit on a bum team. Dak looks great. Yep. 2 weeks in a row, they had a fucking... Who did they play last week? The Giants, right?
Yeah. Yep. Right.
But and I'll get into that too. But the Cowboys are good enough to beat the bums like Miami is.
Yes.
So they beat up on the Panthers.
But we know exactly what happens after a game like this. So we'll talk about it in picks, unless they have a bye week coming up. But this is exactly what they do.
Who?
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
They're playing Thursday.
That's right. Thanksgiving. Duh. Your boys.
Yeah. Well. He's already backtracking now that he knows the opponent.
We'll see.
All right, finally picked the Jaguars. And the Titans. I had to bench my boy Will Levi Jeans because a couple rookie. Give him some time.
Yep.
But I was like, Jaguars at home. Give me him.
Yeah.
Finally.
I'm all about the Jags, man. I am so on board. One thing I keep seeing around, and it's annoying me now, I just have to shout it out. People are saying how Trevor Lawrence's numbers are very similar to Max career-wise. And I was like, it's been three years. Max numbers are going down. Lawrence's numbers are going up. So I don't buy into that shenanigans.
Well, see, that's something where, and I don't even know if that's fucking true because I don't know the numbers, but that's where, like, sometimes, like, a stat can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can see, like, Lawrence's stock is going up, and Max has been going down since year one.
My favorite is when I see a thing and it says, out of the last, 7 games, they show the numbers, and I said, okay, well, what is it with 8 games? I hate that. They always stop.
Because it's like, I want to show you what,
yes.
like,
such
what I like.
Such bullshit. Yeah.
Texans over the Cardinals. Again, I'd say, like, the Lions, the Jaguars, and the Texans are like, and whatever team Josh Dobbs plays for. Those are like, I like quietly root for them. And again,
I'm rooting for them.
Close game.
Yeah.
Cardinals could have won it.
And it's funny, the Texans' one loss was at home. I'm sorry, not their one loss. The Panthers' one win was against the Texans. So it's like, that's what drives me nuts. Like, you could be 7-3. But yeah, I'm rooting for them all day. All day.
I like it. Kyler came back last week. I think I touched on it quickly.
Stroud is playing awesome. I love that. I enjoy him. My cousin's wife's family's from Ohio, so the Ohio State fans. So I heard a lot about him in college.
Yep.
Good player. He's like 6'3", whereas what's his name for the Panthers is another one of those short guys, which I'm not. I don't like the short quarterbacks. If I can avoid them, I can.
Yeah.
But C.J. Stroud was second overall, Ohio State, and usually Ohio State quarterbacks don't work out, but he is. And good on him. He threw 3 interceptions, and he kept. He didn't let it rattle him. He went out and won the game, so good for him.
Well, technically, Joe Burrow is a Ohio State quarterback.
That's true. Yeah, with that transfer portal, they've all played everywhere nowadays. It's insane. Every time I watch a game, I even said this to my friends who watch a lot of college football. I was like, does anyone stay anywhere their whole college career? Every dude moves around now.
Unless you walk in as a starter as a freshman.
Jalen Hurts. He was Alabama, went to Oklahoma. Like so many of them. Yeah, that's funny.
He did throw in that game. Sorry, the Stroud, because I watched the highlights and I like him. I like the way he throws the ball. He threw a couple bad. You could tell he was rookie picks.
Right.
But again, I like the Texans, man. I like D'Amico. I like
Tank
Stroud.
Tank Dell's been awesome. Rookie wide receiver, right?
He's a rookie wide receiver too. Yeah.
Where did he play college? He wasn't Ohio State too, was he?
No,
he's Maryland. No, I'm sorry. He went to high school. He went to high school in Maryland. Another dude, Alabama, A&M. What the hell? It must have been junior college. Independent CC, and then Houston. He played for Houston. Third round pick, and
it's working out.
Yeah, he's crushing it.
I like what they're doing over there in Houston.
Yeah.
Niners over the Bucks. God, there was a couple. I forget what the fucking play was. It was an ugly play. Baker, dude, what the fuck? But
return of the Purdy.
Yeah. Well, he was due one against Jacksonville. Yeah, which I think was 2 weeks ago. I had a feeling they were going to break that streak. The Bucks are just,
they're just blah. Yeah.
They can win a couple, but I mean, whatever their record is, I'm going to assume that they're like 4-6.
4-6, you're right. Yep. Yeah, they're treading water at this point. They should have won was it 2 weeks ago? They should have won when I think it was Houston that came back against them. They had that win in their pocket. They blew it. Purdy had a perfect passer rating in this game, so he had a great game.
Debo was back.
Yeah, as soon as Debo came back, I was actually thinking that. I'm curious to look at the trend line and say, oh, is it because Debo's back? But that's his guy.
Yeah.
He just makes everything else easier. Ayuk steps down. Like you always see with injuries where it's not just that the number one wide receiver got hurt, but now the number one cornerback, or they're going to start scheming for like an Ayuk. He has less pressure. He gets more pressure when the guy's hurt. When he's back, he goes off and has a 5-reception game for 156 yards and a touchdown. So it's wild how that works out. And Kittle had a touchdown. He was wide open. Hey,
he's got weapons.
Yeah.
Again, it's like you need a cast. Even if you could be the best quarterback in the league, you need a cast. Yeah. Even Brady in that 2019 only made it so far because he had fucking bums around him.
Yeah.
The next one, the Bills over the Jets. God, you had texted me about Zach Wilson, and then today we found out that he's benched. He's finally benched. I mean, he's gotten benched a couple times during a game.
Yes.
But I think he kept coming back into the starting role, and Friday is going to be the showing of dun 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 dun. What's his name?
Oh, the Jets.
I thought you were looking it up. Sorry.
Oh yeah. No, I was looking up the Browns quarterback, Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle,
which is like such a funny name. Boyle, probably from.
Just had to pick one.
I don't know if you're an Always Sunny fan. The Boyles, the brothers, or the whole family, the Boyle family. That's all I think of when I hear his name. But yeah, you're right. And the thing I text you about was just like, it's so funny to me how all these teams can just pull a freaking quarterback out of their ass, undrafted free agent or a rookie quarterback like the Browns just did. I'm trying to get his name. He's got that Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR.
Yeah.
Pull him out of their butts. And the Jets are still out here just rolling out Zach Wilson week after week.
Did they just sign a veteran? Oh, no,
the Browns did. The Browns signed Flacco. The practice squad, yeah.
Honestly, Flacco knew the Jets system.
Yeah, and I was wondering, I don't know why they got rid of, because he won a game last year when Wilson was hurt or benched. He won a game, and then all of a sudden they put in Mike White, and I don't know why they went away from Flacco, because he's just a veteran quarterback who can not lose you the game like Zach.
Right.
That dude's throwing ducks, man. I watched this pretty much this whole game.
Yeah.
And he's just terrible. He's terrible. He had a few good. I don't even know if they're good weeks. Like I picked them. He won me some picks, just kind of going with them because he had a little bit of mojo going, and then he just falls into his bad habits, his terrible accuracy. He can throw a really fast ball, but that's literally it.
Well, here's my hot take. Now that we're talking about this, I hope it's this one. I got 2 hot takes.
Wow.
But they're really just like hot takes for you to answer, kind of.
Sure.
Who stays in the league longer, Zach Wilson or Macaroni Jones?
I think Mac Jones
Stays in the league longer?
Yeah.
So with that, Zach is in his
third, but the same quarterback class.
third year.
Yeah.
So him, Fields, and Mac were all the same.
Yeah, and Trevor Lawrence and
Trevor
Trey Lance.
And Trey Lance.
Yeah, that was a big quarterback class. 5 guys went in the first 15.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what do you think happens with Zach?
Yeah,
You think he gets cut?
Yes. Yeah, I think.
Well, because he's going into his contract year too.
Yeah, so they're not going to pick up the option, my guess. I mean, who knows with Aaron Rodgers if he comes back. Well, he will come back from the injury, but he's just bad. He's just bad.
It shows that
he's never shown. I'm sorry, he's never shown a stretch of goodness. Like Mac has shown a stretch.
That's almost what I was going to say about Fields. Is like they're making Fields look like Fields can play.
Yeah,
it's just he hasn't. You've seen these like ups and downs. Like Zach, it's like the best he's going to do is throw for 120 yards.
Yeah. What was he, like 8 for 7 in this game? Or 8 for 7, 8 for 11? Like,
yeah, it was bad.
I've never seen him play good football, ever.
He's never had not that I remember. I don't remember him having like a fucking 4 touchdown, 350 yard fucking game.
Like Mac Jones is throwing for 3 touchdowns in a game. He's throwing for 300 yards in a game.
Right.
I don't think he's ever thrown for 400 yards or 4 touchdowns, but he's done it. I've also seen Mac make some really nice throws. And I mean, I watch him every week, so it's a little bit different. But Zach, he's a Jet, so he's always on freaking prime time. And he is this year because they thought it was going to be Rodgers, but it's not.
Yeah.
And he's just bad. Even the touchdown, when they played the Bills in that Monday night game when they should have lost when Aaron Rodgers got hurt, his 1 touchdown pass was a bad pass. He just got lucky that it deflected into the guy's the wide receiver made an awesome play.
Because you have your it's not who you think it is, but it's a different one that's annoying. Look real quick because I just don't have the quickness here with I'm on my phone.
What are you, me this week?
Oh, yeah, I know. I got my phone this week. The games that the Jets have won, can you look at how many points they've scored in those games? Because I feel like they're winning games because the other team's just not scoring a ton of points. It's like under 20.
Let's see. They won the first game with 22 points, although I think there was like 5 interceptions in that game. And that was in overtime. So in regulation, they scored less than 20 points.
Okay.
Then I'm looking for their first win. They won 31-21 against the Broncos. They won 20-14 against the Eagles.
Okay.
13-10 against the Giants in overtime, which it's funny how that was like Zach's best game, even though that game was, and I talked about in that episode, it was a terrible game until the last 30 seconds. And he also played terrible in that game. Then those are all their wins.
Okay, all right. So I guess they scored a little bit more than I thought, but in their losses.
6, 12, 6, 10, 10.
Those are
losses.
That's bad. Yeah, I mean, on average, I don't know how many points that they've scored if we did the math out. But.
Bill Parcells always said that the offense gives the defense hope and vice versa. The offense gives the defense hope. And imagine playing defense for the Jets, and you have to go into that game every single week and be like, we have to play perfect, or we're going to
or we have no fucking chance. And, like, Washington, for a stretch of time, still kind of, not as bad, but, like, for a stretch of time, it was like, it's kind of what you're going through right now where they can't score over, like, 17.
Yeah.
That was Washington for a long time, and it's like the fucking defense is like, well, we have to play lights out.
Yep.
Or we have no fucking chance because our offense, even with Alex Smith, and like I like Alex Smith, but they wouldn't score points with Alex Smith.
Yeah,
so that was the whole point. It's like you need to fucking put up points, but that's another 6 fucking dud.
Yeah, he's toast. He might be. Mac Jones is done. Although, in fairness to Zach Wilson, he was supposed to just be the backup this year. He was supposed to be.
He was only supposed to be the backup this year is because he wasn't good the 2 years before.
Right, that's fair. That's fair. So maybe not fairness to him, but just like he wasn't supposed to be thrust back into it again. He was supposed to have like a sit this year, maybe sit next year, sign a mid-level deal, and then take back over or something like that when Aaron Rodgers did retire. But he's bad. He's bad.
And I get that too. But then then the argument is always like he started, and then B, look at fucking Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, or all these other rookies that have started that weren't supposed to. Like Stroud and Young, you knew they were going to start.
Yep.
But you got all these other guys that have started that didn't plan to.
Right.
And honestly, this was a fucking perfect opportunity because anything, Zach Wilson could. Dude, I just heard something ring.
Yeah, was that me? Did I like make a weird noise with my nose? I may have squeaked by accident.
Sorry. This is the perfect opportunity because when they traded for Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson would be like, bro, what the fuck? It started the last 2 years for you. Like, what the fuck? This was your opportunity to be like, all right, you know what? I got my job. I got the ball again. Yeah. You could really fucking do something.
He's just bad. Go back and look at his literally one college season where he was good. And we've talked about it. Didn't beat a single team in the top 25. The one team that they played was Coastal Carolina, who was in the top 25 the week before they played them. Yeah. Lost, fell out of the top 25, and he threw 3 or 4 interceptions against them. And it was a weird COVID year where they had to play like random teams. Yeah. So he was bad from the beginning. And my friend, you can go back and look at the logs of our fantasy chat, my fantasy league chat. My friend is a Jets fan. We're always like, we don't get this. Why is he becoming so popular? He did not want him. And he watches a lot of college football. Big Clemson fan. Why? And I don't get it. I don't know.
But again, and I don't watch a lot of college ball, and I'm not a scout by any means. And I was like, oh, he looks pretty good. Like, you see highlights.
Because he throws a good ball.
But I also don't know. Like, I know the big schools, but I don't, like, I'm not paying attention when I'm seeing highlights of them. Like, I'm not seeing who they're playing necessarily. But, like, I would assume that if you're an NFL team, and you're paying your scouts, they would be like, he's playing bums.
Yeah. But it happens a lot. And I don't get this. And I make the joke all the time where it's like, if me, an idiot, on my couch can see this, why can't people who are paid a lot of money to do this like when we drafted the N'Keal Harry, the Patriots?
Yeah.
And I remember I went to go watch his highlights on YouTube, and I'm just like,
they weren't there.
No, they existed.
This video does not exist.
All I remember was all of his catches were contested catches. I'm like, that doesn't impress me. Why are you not more open in college football? Because college open is much different than NFL open.
Right.
And it's like, why are all your highlights just... I want your highlights to be you being wide open running past a chemistry major, you know? Right. Like, that's what I want to see. And I remember thinking that, and it translated to the NFL where he could not get open because everyone is good. The best cornerback in a college team that you play is like the number 3 on every NFL team. Yeah. And that's why all those people jokingly kind of say like, oh, Alabama, their toughest could have beaten the Jags a couple of years ago. It's like, no. Yeah. Because that Alabama team has like 3 NFL starters. The Jaguars have 22 NFL starters. It's a big difference. Yeah. And it boggles my mind sometimes. It really, and I guarantee we are going to say some things on this show where we're going to come back to and be like, we talked about this. Why is this happening? Like, if we do a draft show, I'm really curious to hear our thoughts.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Because, like, again, it'll give me a reason to pay more attention. But, I mean, I'm not paying attention to the point of knowing a lot of these teams. I don't watch a lot of college ball. Around the draft, I'll kind of see who Washington is scouting or projecting. Yeah. But, I mean, if you're in the know or you're a Jets fan and you can see, like, oh, I know this guy don't have it.
Yeah, I rely. Exactly. I rely on my college football watching friends to like. I need some insight here. Yeah. And I will watch when I can. So I watch some the Oregon quarterback. I try to watch Caleb Williams. I haven't watched Drake May yet. I want to watch him. But yeah, and I will relay what they say as well when the time comes for renewed. And my all I know the other thing about the Jets too, my friend just said in this game, he said, I just want to throw the entire offensive line into a fire. Like, that's how bad the Jets offensive line is. And that is why Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Because his first drive, he was scrambling on 3 straight plays.
Well, invest in your line. This is Washington's fucking problem too. Yeah. So that was good. That was a good little rant about the Jets.
Zach Wilson really gets you fired up.
I believe I picked again, I don't understand this either. The fucking Rams look dead in the water, and then they pull, division game, I guess.
Yeah.
But they pull out a win at home, 17-16. I had the Seahawks.
I did too. I guess divisional game. Seahawks had a chance to win with a 55-yard field goal. He just missed it. We got the touchdown. Chiefs got a touchdown.
Oh,
nope,
boy.
Not
Kelsey?
Though. Nope.
Damn it.
No.
I have to root for Kelsey because he's on my fantasy team.
Your girl's not there because I think she has a concert tonight. Got rescheduled. Sorry.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, that's rude. The Rams won. Divisional game, like you just said. They were winning. They came back. It was 16-7. I guess you can call it a comeback. But they were down 16-7 entering the fourth quarter, and the Seahawks didn't have it. I think Geno Smith got hurt. He got blown up on one play, which looked pretty brutal. But they still could have won.
Well, divisional games, as we're going to talk about in a minute. Dude, the last game before we get into the last game.
Yeah.
My boy Dobbs.
I know. I watched a lot of this game, too. Yeah.
And he lost by 1. He would have been 3-0 in a matter of 17 days.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Yo,
yeah.
I don't care. I'm assuming his contract is probably just for this year.
Yep.
Washington?
Not as there could be a bit of your boy though.
No. I'm not as a starter necessarily, but we have Jacoby. Jacoby's on a 1-year deal.
Oh, sure.
I would fucking gladly
Do you
have.
think he's gonna get started next year somewhere?
Jacoby?
No,
Dobbs.
Yeah.
He could. I think he's showing that he could.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but I'm saying if he didn't get a starting role offered, I would love to have Dobbs on my team.
Might not let him leave the building because Cousins is on a contract here.
He could be playing for something.
He could be like one of those guys they believed in me, so I signed with him, like a Geno thing. So
yeah, no, that's fair.
We'll see.
Either way,
Patriots.
I like it.
If you're looking for a bridge quarterback, because I feel like if the Patriots defense didn't have as many injuries that they had, they could have stayed competitive.
Yeah.
But when we lost our best defensive player and then our second best defensive player, it's game over.
It's not great.
Yeah,
it's definitely not great. But the Vikings lose. Broncos on a 4-game win streak because Jess said over the weekend.
Yep.
The hot take, which was my favorite because it was like shitting the bed. He was shitting the bed, and so was Peyton. But they're on a 4-game win streak right now.
Her new hot take for this week.
You doing it now?
Yeah, we can slot it in here real quick. She said she doesn't think that Russell Wilson is getting benched anymore. Now, it was my favorite hot take of all of them. And it
really was.
It was. And I'm still hoping for it. But
that's not a hot take.
It's the first rescinded hot take that we've had.
I need a sad one. I don't think he's getting benched anymore.
Russell Wilson, he brought him back. Sutton looked great, and you've said it over and over again that he looks like the way better wide receiver than Judy. Yeah, he had a great game. He had some nice one-handed catch. Had the game-winning touchdown.
It's almost like the Broncos and Russ and Peyton needed to look completely dead in the water to have any sort of pressure off of them because Russ didn't have a good year last year. This is Peyton's first season back. Yeah. So it's like there was a lot of hype in a way against for the two of them to succeed, and they gave up 70 points. They looked fucking completely dead in the water. Now they're four wins in a row.
Yeah.
I'm sad about that only because of my boy Dobbs. I wanted him to be 3-0 so but just to stick it to the fucking Cardinals.
I know.
3 wins in 17 days. The fucking team, he doesn't even know their names yet. And then we had my God. Then we had the New York Football Giants against the Washington Salamanders at home. So there's a couple things there. Washington cannot play at home.
Yeah.
Fucking period. We've only won 1 game at home, and it was the opener. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I actually might be. I think we beat the Cardinals at home.
1-4 at home.
And that was the game. It was the season opener. Shout out Dobbs. That's what I really saw. You got to go look at Josh
20
Dobbs.
20-16, they won their home opener.
Right. The other thing is, much like the Bull, I don't know. I could be wrong on this too, but again, perception versus stat. The Chicago Bulls, the Michael Jordan-led Chicago Bulls, when they would play...
This is a deep cut right here. So I'm ready for it. I really want to know where you're going with this.
The Bulls used to play in a red uniform, red jerseys, and then they would play in white jerseys, and then every now and then they would play with black with the red.
Yeah.
And every time they play with black and red, not every time, but most of the time they play like shit. Washington, I don't think, has won a game in their black uniforms. And honestly, as much as people like it because it's like, oh, the black, it looks cool. I like black, but it ain't that cool.
I used to have a Penny Hardaway black Orlando Magic
jersey.
Really? Yeah.
I got a Paul Pierce black jersey.
Shit was
fire. Do you still have it?
I wish.
Damn it.
I wish. I love me some Penny Hardaway. I think he's still coaching. Is he coaching Memphis? Yeah. That's interesting.
But I don't think they've won a game, and they've had like some fucking egregious losses in the black uniforms.
Are you superstitious?
No.
You don't have to wear like your
No. That's all in your fucking head. I mean, when I was younger, I used to do that fucking. I used to play that game, but it's like to me.
Patrick Mahomes wears the same underwear.
I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that. I mean, hey,
he washes it. He said he washes it,
but he wears the same ones.
Yeah,
unless he's on a hot streak, and then he said he doesn't wash them. I thought.
Did he?
I thought so. Don't call me on that.
We'll have to do a corrections.
Don't call me on that. But yeah, I mean, when I was younger, maybe, but like, none of that shit's real. Superstitions it's all literally all in your fucking head.
Yeah,
it's fun, I guess.
I'm like Michael Scott. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little superstitious. Yeah. A little bit. Sometimes it happens. As I've gotten older, I've realized more. It's like, it's silly. Like, don't stand up anymore. Go watch over there. It's like, it's not doing anything, dude.
But there is like, there are streaks of shit that I think makes sense. The jerseys don't make sense, but what does make sense is, not that this was a primetime game, but what does make sense is like Washington's record on primetime games, be it Sunday night, Monday night, or Thursday night, is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that could just be like, for any number of reasons, but that is a streak that makes sense.
Sometimes I wonder, like, these are professional athletes. They're I imagine that they are, they have really good stamina.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes I wonder, and I think I thought this a few weeks ago. I was like watching a game. It was like 11 o'clock. I'm just like, are they fucking tired? I'm so tired right now. Like, how are you not tired? Yeah. Especially, maybe if you're not going West Coast. But yeah, like, aren't you just tired? It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock, and also like the travel and shit.
Yeah,
and that's
because I was traveling, and I think I actually thought in the hotel. I was watching Monday Night Football. I'm freaking exhausted. It was a 2-hour plane ride. It was like nothing, and these guys are playing freaking football, and I'm
that's like
sleepy.
Sometimes what they do, like the UFC, what they'll do is if they fight overseas, not all the time, but sometimes they'll adjust the clock for the U.S. audience. So if they're fighting in London or something, they'll adjust it so it shows up at like 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means they're fighting at like 5 in the morning.
So you could get spoiled. You could get spoilers online if you're not careful.
That's what they'll do. They'll do it live, but
they'll fight at 5 a.m.
So if they're like or Abu Dhabi or something, usually they don't adjust the Abu Dhabi, so it'll be like fucking 2 o'clock here in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But there it's like 10 or something. But if they fought at 10, it would be like 6 in the morning.
So would you watch at 2 o'clock here?
If they don't adjust the time. Okay. So what I'm saying is like they're local. Sometimes
you need to write this down.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. So when they travel, overseas, sometimes. So if it's 5 in the morning, in Abu Dhabi, it's like 10 o'clock p.m. here.
Yep.
So they'll end up fighting at 5 in the morning because they want.
They will fight at 5 a.m. there. So to the fighter, it's 5 a.m.
in Abu Dhabi. Yeah. Wow. So they'll adjust. When I say adjusted, it's like they'll fight at the time what's normal for the U.S. market. Not all the time, because sometimes you'll get a 2 o'clock on a Saturday pay-per-view.
Yep.
But sometimes they'll adjust it. But that's another thing. Like sometimes they're fighting at literally 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And they're on their local time. But this game was fucking terrible from the
sorry.
jump. I know, sorry. It was fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy DeVito is the undrafted, I believe.
Yep,
undrafted
living
quarterback.
On his parents' house, making like $44,000 a game, which is still a lot of money. But
still a lot of money. His mother's still doing his laundry. They had a whole thing about it. Mm-hmm. Washington, the stigma is they play down to the competition. It's like they really just play to the level of below the level of the competition, because if they play Philly, they'll lose.
Yep. But
they played good against Philly. The Giants, it's like they played fucking worse. Yeah. So the Giants are a 3-win team, and 2 of the wins came against Washington. So now we're 0-4 in the division.
Yep.
6 turnovers, which was 3 bad picks, 3 bad fumbles. I mean, the balls are getting punched out, but it's still like secure the fucking ball.
Yeah.
And it's one of the rare games that a team gets 9 sacks on an opposing quarterback and they lose.
I think it might have been the first time in history, if we're being honest. I saw something about that.
I thought it was
pretty close.
One other time.
Okay.
Only one other time. Like it was like 43-1.
Yeah.
43-2. Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I think that because we're playing on Thanksgiving, they wouldn't fight. Like normally,
did they think they looked past it? They looked past it, or do they just?
I just think they're just not good.
Yeah,
they're just not good, and it's like they have talent. Howell had a couple bad picks, because he's a rookie. Like, well, he's basically a rookie. He's going to look good. He's going to look bad sometimes. You gotta work with that.
Yep.
They have talent, but their fucking defense is atrocious. The line, I mean, they got 9 sacks, but the secondary was getting blown. Like, fucking terrible, wide open fucking receivers. So, they've again another week that they still hold that. They've given up the most points in the league. Mm-hmm. Their defense looks fucking terrible. And if they weren't playing on Thanksgiving, hot take, Ron would have got fired today. So my other hot take.
You know where that button is now.
Ron, if we get fucking shellacked on Thanksgiving at Dallas, which is possible, Friday.
Yep.
Ron, it's gone.
I believe it. It's tough because this year with the whole ownership change, it's like it feels like such a transition year. It's like you don't want to think like, oh, they're just mailing it in, but I think everyone in there knows that they're on the chopping block. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's just weird. I don't know. I mean, it's so strange, man. It's like and then we just you just played us, you just beat us, and then you go around and do this, and the Patriots are playing the Giants next week. It's like the other shitty
Who's
Giants.
at home?
I think the Giants. So it's gonna be ugly. But yeah, that's our Super Bowl, our opposite Super Bowl, because we're essentially playing it for a top 5 pick in that game. Against the Giants. The Giants are at home. But it's just so weird, man. But I did tell you they didn't look good against the Patriots. I didn't think.
No,
they should have won that game by like 100.
It should have been like 27-10.
Yeah.
And they almost lost that game. So they're 3 of their losses so far this year. I mean, they've had more, but they're 4-7. But three losses came 2 against the Giants and one against Chicago.
Yeah.
And they both have picks higher than Washington.
It all goes back to not going for it for the 2-point conversion. So it all goes back to, like I said,
it's the butterfly
we're 2
effect.
Idiots watching this thing, and you summed it up perfectly on that show. I've never thought about it that way before. Of you need 2 yards, or you need 80 yards. You know, it doesn't make sense, and it really goes all the way back to that. Your nickname is Riverboat Ron, and you're not going for it on whatever.
I know.
We've talked about this,
and again, even they had that chance a couple weeks ago. But it didn't matter because they gave up a field goal anyway. So I was saying to my father, like, go for the fucking 2.
Yeah. But
it didn't matter because they lost. They would have only been up by 2 anyway. They lost by a field goal.
Sure.
But yeah, if the clock's out, which it was against Philly, that was a game tying touchdown or whatever. I mean, with no time left, you go for 2.
Yep.
They're just not good.
Yeah.
Del Rio's, he's got to go.
That's who their defensive coordinator is.
Jack Del Rio. Yeah.
I think
they're fucking terrible.
He is just. We've talked about there's been a transition in quarterback play. I think there's a transition in coaching. Yeah. And I think he's just a little dude, he's been on for a while.
Him and Ron.
Yeah.
Because Ron used to play.
And I'm not convinced that Ron is good either. No. But Del Rio especially had a couple good seasons with Jacksonville, but it's like, dude, I mean, how many times he given up 20, 30 points?
It's bad. It's really bad. And again, if they weren't playing on Thursday, because this was such an egregious loss, they're 0-4 in the division. They would. I think they would have fired him today.
Yeah.
I don't know, because realistically, you're at Dallas on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You lose that, you're 0-5 in the division. The next game is going to be Dallas again. So they have Dallas and then Miami, who love to beat up on bums. So
now I'm not saying, and it's Miami with extra rest because they're playing Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying the season's over, but it's not looking good for our heroes. Yeah.
This after New England, I said there's only 2 winnable games left, and it was the Giants and the Jets, and you just lost one of them. And it's like one of these things where, all right, so they're 4-7, right? Now they lost. If you beat the Giants twice, who are bums, and you beat the Bears, who you should have fucking beat, you're 7-4. with a chance to fucking make the playoffs and make a wild card spot. Instead, they're 4-7. But I mean, whether they fire Ron on Friday or they fire him at the end of the season, it ain't gonna fucking. It's not gonna matter. They're just not fucking good. No. But the bright spot is you got a new owner. And you got a quarterback that you can build around, and there's some talented wide receivers. So
I was gonna say at least there's like a bright spot there in Howell, and I think he's trying to do too much with some of these, like the interceptions. He's trying to force it down the field for like the game ceiling, I guess, pick 6. He was going for the win. It happens, but I still agree. Let him make mistakes, and people were raving about him leading up to this game about how he's leading the league in pass yards and all that stuff. So at least you get something. At least you got something to look forward to. Not even ownership, period.
Yeah, that's a win right there.
Yeah.
Bye week teams this week: the Falcons, Colts, Patriots, Saints.
Yep. So there was obviously no Patriots game, which was pretty good. Worked out for me with the Giants, and I think that was the big thing in this the rankings. So let's go to tankathon.com, which is a big fan of mine. I'm a big fan of. It goes to all your draft simulators for NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB. Looking at NBA, it's the first one that comes up. Right now, your Detroit Pistons are leading the way with a 2-12 record. They lost 11 in a row, and 30th, Boston Celtics.
How are you?
This might turn into a Celtics podcast after the season's over. I switched it over to the NFL. This will be my Patriots section because they're not playing. We got Chicago by way of Carolina in the 1 pick, Arizona in the 2 pick, and your New England Patriots in the 3 pick at 2 and 8.
That was a hot take.
What's that?
That was a hot take. That was like I said it was like a lukewarm take because
the top 3 pick.
Top 3 pick.
Yeah.
So it's coming to fruition so far.
Yeah, so far. Lost 3 in a row, and I'm still fearful that we might crap out a couple wins. But at this point, and I've said before, I'm not a big fan of tanking. However, when the season is over, like you play to win, but when the season's like done, you're 2 and 8, you're not doing anything. Maybe just take the foot off the gas a little bit. They're not mathematically. Are they mathematically? No, they're not.
I don't think anybody is.
They're not even in the hunt picture though. When they show it on the big board.
No, I get it. It's like a fucking miracle and a half.
So like right now we have Kansas City in the 1 seed, 7th seed is still Pittsburgh at 6-4, and then in the NFC you have this is actually a really good game. 1 seed Philadelphia, and the 7th seed is Minnesota at 6-5. So. So there's still. Hey, I'll just run through real quick. Kansas City, Baltimore, This is in order: Jacksonville, Miami, Cleveland, Houston, Pittsburgh, and then the NFC we have Philly, Detroit, San Fran, New Orleans, Dallas, Seattle, Minnesota. So a lot of teams still in the hunt. Patriots not one of them. I mean, what do you say? You're 4-7.
4-7, and there's like honestly, we could.
Out.
I don't even think we could beat the Jets with Zach Wilson if he was playing. It's that bad right now. So,
yep, I hear you.
I expect right now we're at 7. Mm-hmm. So I expect us to stay within that top 10, if not top 5.
Yep.
That was your Patriots thing, and we had our hot take already.
That's right, we did.
I hope this is the beer. There it is, the beer of the week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mentioned this a few weeks ago that we had the
American Lager.
Yeah, with the American Lager, but there's also the Broken Skull, the original Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA from El Segundo Brewing. Go shout out Steve Austin, 6-time WWF World Heavyweight Champion.
How are you?
And Tree Topper. So I was able to, when I picked up the American Lager, I was also able to pick up the Broken Skull IPA. It's good. I like it.
I like it too. And it's like I'm trying not to be biased because I think when it first came out, we
tried this years ago.
Yeah. In
my basement apartment. And I think I ordered it online.
Oh, that's right, because that's when you posted, and then
he responded to me on Twitter. Yeah, I don't have a Twitter account anymore, but he did respond to me on Twitter, which I loved.
Yeah.
And it also came with a really cool pint glass that had like the Broken Skull logo, but it has since come out in the wash. So it was not very high quality. That's okay. It's still a good pint glass. I still use it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's really good. I enjoy it. You can actually get it locally now. I get it in Bellingham, Massachusetts, which is only like 10, 15 minutes from my house.
Yep.
Problem though is it comes in a 4-pack, and you know how I feel about 4-packs. But I made an exception for Steve Austin.
Well, if there's one guy to make the exception for it,
right,
it's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah. Yep. And I have another one on tap. Not Broken Skull, but another beer of the week on tap for next week.
Fair enough. And that's your Beer of the week.
Yeah, because I was really upset with myself when I doubled up, or I was going to, but the U came through getting the beers, and I was like, oh man, I gotta have a different one.
I don't even remember which one.
A few weeks ago, I was gonna have another Athletic again. I think it's one of your.
Oh yeah, but what did I?
But you had the one from I forget the local place you were at. You brought it in. Yeah, just nod and smile. So let me take my notes here, make sure I got all my week 10. I got that, and then was that week 11?
That was week 11 already.
Smokes.
Yeah, it's going fast. It's going fast.
And it's finishing up right now with the Eagles, who just tied it 7-7.
Bitch.
Yeah. So, wow.
I don't remember which one was the fantasy coin. Fantasy coin?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because it sounds fantasy. Like you get to go with color. Yeah, you're good. Color.
Well, we normally have my computer, and I can actually see what is what on the board.
Yep.
So anyway, we're just guessing at this point.
Cool.
In the cheese league, I'm actually going to get a win. I lost 3 in a row. I had to start Russ because Will Levi Jeans has just not been playing well. I had Santos as my kicker, got me 76 points. I have Casey's defense, Kelsey, and McKinnon tonight, but it doesn't matter because I kind of already won that one.
Yeah, so I'm very upset in Cheese's league because I'm losing. And not only am I losing, but I'm losing because my kicker got literally 0 points. And last week,
why? I'm looking at it now.
The New York Jets kicker.
Greg the leg.
Yeah, he got me 80 points last week.
Who are you? You're playing Laura, right?
Yep.
And her kicker has 82.
Yeah, yeah. So there's that game right there. Although I do want to say, and I was very upset I couldn't talk about this last week. I don't know if probably not like following the individual games, but because I was traveling for work last week, I hadn't even thought about my team. I was just like all out of sorts, and then I realized on Sunday I was like, oh shit, I did not set my team for Cheese's league. So I went in and I had like 4 guys on bye.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I had 2 guys on my bench who were playing in Monday Night Football.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who they were real quick. It was Swift just got me a touchdown, but she also has Pacheco.
Ooh, Cup fucked you in that one too because you got hurt.
So I had I forget who I put. Who did I slotted in someone? 2 guys in. And then I went to the waiver wire, and there were the free agent market, and there were 2 guys, Latavius Murray and another guy who were both Monday Night Football. Slotted them both in, and they all scored touchdowns, and I beat Cheese.
No way.
Shout out Cheese, Baloney Ponies.
Shout out Cheese.
And he was like, oh, I thought you were messing with me, like leaving your guys out to Monday Night Football. I was like, no, I was just in the air, and I totally forgot, and I got it in last second, and I wound up winning. So I kind of deserve to lose this week because I shouldn't have won last week.
I don't know if Cheese still does it, but in the other league, me, Greg, and Cheese are in a different league, and every time he plays Greg, he benches all of his.
He said he thought I was doing something similar.
Yeah, that's his tactic. He benches his. The other league, I'm actually catching a win too. I'm like 4-7. I'm fucking terrible in that league, but I'm trying for the Cheese league. I am trying, so we'll see. I think Jess beat me last week. About time I get a fucking win. But anyway, that's your fantasy roundup.
Yeah, I'm winning in my money league, 98% chance to win. I'm winning by about 40. But he has Pacheco and Devontae Smith. And I could foresee him getting 20 from each. It could happen. But fingers crossed, they don't. So
fair enough.
See how that goes. I lost in literally the last minute the week before because of Zach Wilson. As long as he didn't throw an interception, I was going to win, and they threw an interception, and I think Eckler scored a touchdown, and I lost by literally 2 points. So another reason to hate Zach Wilson.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
That's a biatch.
Purple.
That's a Joker pick. That's no
purple.
No, I just did purple.
You took it from fantasy? Oh,
that was fantasy. That's fantasy, and then this is the picks. I don't know. This week is going to be this.
Look into the future. That is the picks. Right. Yeah, you're right. That is the picks. Look into the future.
Without my computer, it's really.
So purple. I thought So purple, that's like purple is the color of royalty fantasy.
Yeah,
kings
sure.
and queens. Sure, that's what I'm going with. Now, that's definitely. And I was like, that sounds like fantasy.
So this is all right. So this is fantasy.
Yeah.
This is money pick. This is Joker pick.
Yep.
This is picks.
Now green should
hot take.
Now, love you. Red should be hot take. It's fire. Green should be money pick. It's money.
That's fair. I didn't do it by color, clearly, because I mean, I mean, if this is because you have children. This is how your brain thinks. You're like, money should be green. You're not wrong. With the way that I obviously need it spelled out for me, I probably should do it that way. So as soon as I get used to it, I'm gonna fuck it up now.
That's funny. Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh my god. So this will be interesting because now we have 3 Thanksgiving games, a Black Friday game. Is there a Monday night game too? There is a Monday night game too. So
yeah, and I think it's Thursday night. They used to not do the Thursday night game. They started doing that with the butt fumble game for Thanksgiving. Shout out butt fumble.
Yep.
Oh boy. All right, let me I get the giggles out of the way there. Next week, on to week 12. You're right. Yeah, we get this is an interesting week. We got the holiday week. And starting with, so Thanksgiving Sunday on Fox telecast, which is going to be littered with John Madden stuff because that's what they do.
Yep.
I think they do like the turkey thing now. We got the Green Bay Packers traveling to the Detroit Lions. 12:30 p.m. kickoff, a little bit earlier than the normal 1 o'clock. So maybe you're still cooking the bird, getting ready for dinner. Who you got? Oh yeah, Detroit Lions 7.5 point favorites. I know who I'm going with.
I'm going Detroit. That half point would scare me if I'm betting, but I'm going with the Lions at home.
Look at you with the ESPN bet gambling. I'm already annoyed with the ESPN bet commercials. Can I just say that? I hate that, man. It's so annoying.
Which one?
Yeah, ESPN Bet is the new thing. I think they like Barstool, whatever their gambling app. They rebranded as ESPN Bet, and it's just everywhere. Yeah. It's literally right on the stupid corner there. I think you can see it. Yeah. I'm already tired of it. Just the gambling's got out of control. This is mini rant. This is everywhere. I know. It's out of control. But yeah, I'm going Lions. They already smoked them, I think, in Green Bay, and I don't think that's gonna change.
Yeah.
Afternoon game. We got the Washington Commanders, 4:30 p.m. traveling to, this is on CBS, interesting, to the Detroit Cowboys.
The Detroit Cowboys?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I was looking at the Lions.
What's in this?
The Dallas Cowboys. I was also hiccuping. It is, what is this, like 20%? To the Dallas Cowboys, who are 4-0 at home, and the Dallas Cowboys are 10.5 point favorites. Now,
here we go.
I hate to do this. I would. You know what? I'm going to do it.
No way.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I'm going to take the Cowboys to win, but I'm going to take the Washington Commanders to cover that 10.5 points.
Wow. Look at that. Okay. That's like in a weird way, a nod of respect. After they literally just lost by 11 to the Giants. Mm-hmm. It just, again, weighing this in before you make that pick.
No, I'm good. I like it. I'm hedging my bets here because I even told you. I was like, oh, you know what the Cowboys do? You know what the Cowboys do?
Yeah.
You know what the Cowboys do? And
well,
they got that,
10.5. I thought it was 11. I thought it was like a full 11.
Yeah.
But,
this gives me a little more, and I'm going to write down some of the things my father-in-law says, and I'm going to return with them when we talk next week.
Okay, so you having dinner with Dennis?
Yes.
Dinner with Dennis.
Yeah,
that's like it should be its own segment.
I will record some of his comments. And this one's tough because it's like right smack dab. Well, is it smack dab in the middle of dinner? Yeah, it's a little bit later. So yeah, it's a post dinner. Nap.
The fucking Thanksgiving dinner, like 4:30.
Oh, like 1 o'clock is like lunchtime.
It just drives me fucking banana sandwich.
Yeah, gotcha.
Washington looks dead in the fucking water.
Yep.
You lost to the Giants twice. You lost to the Bears. You're 4-7. You're playing Dallas, who beats up on bums on a short week. I'm taking the Redskins because I just will not pick. I'm not picking the fucking Cowboys ever.
That's game. Fair. Oh, this is interesting. This is even better, actually. It is 11 on Rhode Island Sportsbook, which makes me feel even better. So I'm doing that one. Right. Boom. Yeah, it'll give me something to root for on Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll pick another one for Sunday. Awesome. So then we have the night game, which should be a good game, but probably not as good a game if Gino is out. But we got the Santa Clara 49ers traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. 49ers are back in first place in the division, but if the Seahawks win, they could leapfrog them. So Big game there.
I'm going to take the Niners.
Yeah.
Take the Niners. I think they're, again, Geno being out.
Yeah.
Debo's back. I think the Niners they're going to be scary again.
Yeah, I got to keep a closer eye. Oh, it's a tricep injury? Oh, that sucks. Status unclear. So, yeah, he could be in. That could be difficult for sure. Then we got the very first of its kind, the Black Friday game on Amazon Prime Video. Is a 3 p.m. kickoff. So,
weird. Adjust
your dials on your streaming services. We got the Miami Dolphins traveling to the New York Jets. This is my new favorite hot take, now that Russell Wilson one unfortunately seems to be over. But I got the Dolphins winning this one, especially with the new quarterback starting for the Jets.
I'm going to pick the Dolphins too, but I'll say the Jets at least score more points this week than they did.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
That one touchdown and an extra point.
That was the other thing. Yeah, it was I think it was their first touchdown in 41 drives in like 14 quarters. That's painful.
Yeah, like why can't you keep trotting them?
Patriots fan.
Yeah, you keep trotting them out there.
Yeah, and the Dolphins are 9.5 point favorites. I could see the Jets covering that with like some wild rookie quarterback magic. Like when Mike White played that one game for them, I told you a buddy of mine made a lot of money on that game because he bet that Mike White was going to lead the league in passing that week, and he did.
Yeah.
And of course, the odds are insanely high for that one, or low, excuse me. Actually, I have no idea which one that is. He made a lot of money because he made that bet, so I can see it happening.
I don't remember who my Joker pick was last week.
Oh yeah, did you say it was the first one?
I don't remember who it was. I was just thinking of it now.
Yeah.
It was. I picked the Chargers against the Lions, and the Lions won by 3. It was like a shootout last week.
Oh, the one that yeah.
Last week, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, there you go. So I think you've only had one Joker pick that didn't work out. It was the week before that one.
That was
right?
that one.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the Chargers and they lost by 3 at home.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Now moving on to Sunday. We have the New Orleans Saints. Oh my gosh, traveling to the Atlanta Falcons, where Ritter is starting again. He's back.
Is Carr still out? Because they said, I thought he had 2 different injuries.
Derek Carr, he remains in concussion protocol. That was 6 hours ago.
The problem is with the Falcons is like, they just make stupid fucking plays and they have stupid penalties. Like this, just undisciplined.
Yep.
But without Carr, you got Jameis at Atlanta.
True. That's true. Yeah. I'm going to go with the Falcons just because of their home team.
I like it. Yeah.
My hope is for him because I'm rooting for these young quarterbacks. Like I don't want them to be bad.
Sure. You hate Ritter.
I don't hate Ritter. I don't like Arthur Smith, the coach. I think he does. This dude has got I have to. A lot of it, like with these young quarterbacks, they're trying to get. And Brady said it a lot too when he was a young quarterback. He relied on the coaching because he was young. He didn't know what he'd do 15 years later. It's funny how everyone now gives Brady credit for literally everything when all they ever talked about is how he was a system quarterback, and now everything was because of him. Whatever, off-season show.
Here we go.
Here you go.
He played by himself. You and your TB12 hat.
Oh, that's right. I was wearing this one.
Bias.
But no, that was the thing for Belichick. I was shouting out Belichick with that one. How like no one gives him credit anymore because he's having one bad season out of 25 or whatever it is. Whatever. But all I'm saying is, I want these young quarterbacks to do well because I don't want a boring NFL. Like I enjoy, especially now when the Patriots are terrible. I want to enjoy these games. So
I'm gonna go.
He cleared his head a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that as a home. It's a 1 point fucking spread for Atlanta. I'm gonna go with the Saints though. Fuck it. Let's just try to be different here.
There you go. 1 o'clock game. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Burrow-less Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh my god. I know they are Burrow-less, but the Steelers fucking had laid a fucking egg this week.
Yep. Kenny Pickett has 6 touchdowns this season.
Jake Browning is that's their backup?
Yeah.
But they have weapons though, because if you have Jamar and I don't know if Higgins is going to play in this game.
Mm-hmm. I think the wheels are starting to fall off the Steelers, so I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bengals too. And Pittsburgh's actually favored by 1, and obviously it's got to be, it's because of Burrow not being in.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with the Bengals because I think they have enough weapons they can get it done at home.
Yeah.
The Steelers are not that good.
Like DeVito coming back. He played this first game. He lost. He came back. Unfortunately, Commanders. He won. I think getting that guy Browning a week of practice under his belt will lift him up.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. And I think like I said, the Steelers, they've been a paper tiger this entire season, and that's it. They're not going to be the 7 seed for much longer. Kind of like the Patriots last year. They were in that 7 seed for a while, and then they eventually was like, no, that's not happening. Next 1 o'clock game, we got the Carolina Panthers traveling to the Tennessee Titans.
That's a boof of a game.
Not great. Will Levi Jeans, your boy, and Bryce Young going to battle it out. I don't know.
Taking the Titans at home.
I'll take the Panthers.
I feel like Will Levi Jeans at home against a bum team, they're going to go in there and all right, this is your time. They are terrible.
Yep.
Play your game.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Panthers because of draft spots, so we'll see what happens.
I like it.
Then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the Indianapolis Colts, who I think are coming off a bye. Colts are 1-4 at home, which is wild because they're 5-5 total. So wow, 4-1 on the road, 1-4 at home. That's interesting.
Minshew is playing, right?
I think so.
Did I? So. I don't know.
Did he get hurt too?
I don't know. I thought he got hurt in one of those games.
That changes everything.
It does.
Minshew. I don't see anything in the news about it.
Okay, maybe I made that up. I thought he got hurt in one of those games.
I think he's okay.
Colts are favored by 2.5 at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts. I think similar thing with the Buccaneers. You can start.
It's such a fucking toss-up game.
It is. That's why I'm going with the home team.
I know. I want to be different here. But I don't have faith in Baker.
Yeah, you're not going to pick Baker. And this is one game where
hey, stop it.
This is one game where you want to be different, but you can't go with Baker. This is one game where I can see, I don't look at the score, and I watch, and it's like 21-10. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But I don't even know which team won. It's 21-10, 21-10, 21-20. I get it.
Yeah, I think, the Colts are also coming off a bye,
right?
Yeah,
because they're in Germany against Patriots. Which
I like it. Yeah, I'll go with the Colts. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't even talk about the Patriots in Germany game, did I?
No, yeah, because you weren't here.
Yeah, maybe we'll save that. We're already too far gone. Yeah, that was a game. I think that was the one thought.
There wasn't really much to talk about.
No, it really wasn't. Just that was the pass by Mac that I said. I think I said it was literally the worst pass I've ever seen in my entire life.
I tried to give it some justice.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, yep.
But yeah, that was ugly.
Yeah,
that was ugly.
Real bad. Then at 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the New England Patriots traveling to the New York Football Giants. Tickets as low as $68, according to ESPN. Patriots are
get yours now.
Yeah, 3-point favorites. The over/under is 33.5, which is hilariously low. That means you're looking at a 15-16 shootout or whatever, 17-15. God damn it.
Do you know who I'm going with?
No.
Who do you think I'm going with?
Well, you say
that reaction,
you say you can't pick the Cowboys
against Washington on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's true. I thought you just meant Cowboys in general. Although you
no. I picked the I picked the Cowboys.
That's fair. I don't know what you're going with. Who are you going with?
Giants.
Yeah.
Listen,
you should.
Both teams have very little weapons.
The Patriots are coming off a bye.
Yes.
They're playing an undrafted quarterback.
Yes.
If they don't win this game,
what do you think I just went through?
Yeah, at least we coming off a bye. We coming off a bye?
No, but it doesn't.
I'm just saying.
I know. I get you.
Yeah. Although I don't even know who's starting at quarterback for the Patriots, so I can't say for certain. Bill O'Brien had a press conference today, and he was coy. He just said the assistant coaches make the recommendation, and the head coach makes the final decision.
Also, I'm sorry, because I don't want to delay this, but I really want your feedback on why Why bench Mac on the last fucking drive?
That's a great question.
Because you also set up Zappy to fail.
Yeah.
Why bother? Why do it?
I don't.
Just to.
I have no idea what like the method to his whatever. I don't even want to call it madness anymore. Is at this point, I'm just like so lost. It's bizarre. Yeah, you set him up to fail. Exactly. It was a shitty position, or maybe he thought like, "Hey kid, like prove to me like I could put you in." But it wasn't even like a field goal wins the game. It was a touchdown wins the game. You know, so awful. Although I'm pretty sure Zappy is what he threw it to triple coverage. Which was awful on the interception, but I'm pretty sure there was holding on that play, and that's what he was going for. But don't rely on that. I mean, you're stupid.
That would be a shitty situation if Mac got hurt and Zappy had to come in.
Yeah.
But to
even worse.
bench Mac to put Zappy in on the last drive,
but also like that interception that Mac threw.
I know
it was literally the worst NFL football throw, flag football, pee-wee football.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
But you're also not giving. I as much as it is Mac, and maybe he was taking a shot at Mac, be like,
he's broken. He's broke.
But you gave Zappy no chance either.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was like a sink or swim. At this point, just put Greer in, Will Greer. Just freaking throw him in there, man.
Do they still have Malik?
Yeah, him too. Throw him in there.
Fuck it.
I don't give a shit.
He's on the practice squad, right?
Yeah. Promote him. Will Greer. He had a good preseason. Who gives a shit? I'm going with the Patriots.
Taking the Giants.
I have to take the Patriots. They're coming off a bye. They're playing an undrafted
with a bum game like that. You have to take the Patriots.
Yeah, I would not. Oh boy. Oh gosh. I mean, whatever. Whatever. It's so bad. No, this is a bad one. Oh, no.
This is such a.
We have two favorites of the show. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 4-0 on the road, traveling to the Houston Texans, who are 4-1 on the road. I want this to be a tie. I want this game to end in a tie.
And again, like the Jaguars just had a nice, easy win over the Titans.
Yep.
The Texans squeaked out a win against the Cardinals, who are kind of bum. I know Kyler's back, but they're kind of bums, and he threw a couple bad fucking balls.
Yep. And now, if you are and this goes back to what you were saying earlier with Justin Fields, if you're a the Bears, look at the Texans. That is what you want to like.
Yeah,
that offensive line is playing awesome.
Yeah,
that's what you want for your young quarterback.
He looks even like I know he on a couple of the picks, but he looks comfortable.
Yeah,
and when he drops back, he looks comfortable.
And he has some time, and so I would try to replicate what they're doing. With that said, I'm going with Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, I'm glad because I'm going with the Texans.
That's a good one. Yeah, you've been riding that pony this whole time. So and I've been riding the Jags. So
100%. And I would say like our favorites of the show it would be like in my order of the top, obviously the Patriots and the Redskins. I would say it's Josh Dobbs.
Yep.
The Texans.
Yes.
Probably the Lions and then the Jags. But I am those are my four favorite.
Yeah. It's Jags AFC for me, Lions NFC for me. Probably Lions are the step up because you go back and listen. The first episodes we've been tooting these horns for a while now. Especially because I'm a big Laporta fan.
Mm-hmm.
You've been a Dobbs fan from day one. So I'm all about it. We'll follow his career with great interest for sure.
Is there like Is there a fun bet that we could do? That's I don't have any gear, but is there a fun bet with this? Because it's two of our favorites in a way, like not favorites, but like we like low key root for. Was there a fun bet we could? Maybe we'll think of that.
Oh yeah, I can think of it. I guess I can think of something. I don't really have outside of gears. I mean, we can just do the Patriots.
No,
I really like
no. All right, forget it.
I'll try to think of something. I do want to shout out my sweatshirt that I'm wearing. If you can see it. So I don't know where my mother got this from. She bought it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago. If you look at it, it's not NFL sponsored. You know?
No, yeah,
it's
right.
NFLPA. So this is a 2014 World Champion sweatshirt, not Super Bowl champion. And if you look, there's no flying Elvis anywhere. It's just pictures of Brady, Gronk, Edelman,
Revis, dude, Revis Island
with just their numbers. The blue is a weird color blue. It's NFLPA.
Wow,
I don't know where this.
That is funky.
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe it's worth money.
It's ripped, so it's I don't know if it's worth much, but world champ. It just looks like you went to the side of the road and just like pressed something on the shirt.
When you first walked in, I thought this was I looked quick. I thought it was Yankees because I see world champions. I thought it was the Yankees. And I'm like, no, that's Brady. I don't think he played baseball.
But yeah, no flying Elvis. I just got to call it out. It's a prized possession of mine. It's just so silly. It's
great.
It's awesome. I love it. I love it. But you can't wear this. But yeah, I'll try to. We'll think of something.
We'll think of something fun for that Texans Jaguars game.
Next, we have the Cleveland Browns. This is a 4:00 game traveling to the Denver Broncos. Denver 2.5-point favorite. I might have to go with Denver in this one. As much as it pains me, Wilson's actually having a good year. 2,065 yards passing, 19 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. That's actually a good year.
He's having a good year. And the Browns, maybe if Deshaun was playing, potentially they are 7-3. They squeaked out a win.
They have a really good defense.
I'm going to go with Denver at home, though.
Yeah.
They're on a 4-game win streak. They're at home against a team I think they should win.
Yeah, and it should be it's like one of the better spots to be a home team at Mile High.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to go Broncos on that one for sure. Not happy about it though. Not happy about it at all. This one we have the St. Louis. Oh my God, that was legit. I did not mean to do that. The Los Angeles Rams.
I think the Detroit Cowboys was
that was worse. This one not as bad as that one.
No.
Well, I was looking at the Lions logo.
I know.
But the Los Angeles Rams traveling to the other old St. Louis team, right? Or not, it's the St. Louis baseball Cardinals. But yeah, the Arizona Cardinals.
But didn't they play?
I think they did very briefly.
Yeah.
The Arizona. That's weird, man.
Arizona / Phoenix, weren't they?
Yeah, Phoenix. Yep. Arizona Cardinals. The Rams are 1/2-point favorites.
Stafford's.
I'm picking the Cardinals.
I know. Well,
that's so them to beat Seahawks and then drop a turd against another team. So I'm going Cardinals.
I don't know if Stafford's playing. And honestly, the Cardinals could have beat the Texans. Their defense showed up. I mean, granted, there was a couple bad balls by Stroud, but like they're at home. They are playing better.
Stafford this is 23 hours ago. He admits his thumb isn't 100%, but he's not blaming his missed throw on it. So
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals too at home. They won. They played a good game against the Texans, sort of. They could have won. So I'll go with them. Fuck it.
We have the Chiefs traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders.
It's easy.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. I don't think Stafford has ever lost that frickin' division at this point. So it's like, God damn it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, Chiefs. Then we have another good game. Nice.
My Joker pick of the week. Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Listen, you can come out and you can drop a fucking heater on the Jets. I ain't sold on you this year. I ain't sold on Allen this year. I'm not sold on them. They're 6-5. They're beating bums, but they're also kind of losing to bums in the same regard.
Yep.
Maybe not much of a like. I always like the Joker pick to be like, what team is kind of hot that will stumble.
Yep.
But at some point, I'm kind of running out of those options too. And I know they're playing the Eagles, so obviously the Eagles are a better team. But
we're week 12 now. We're getting into the thick of it. Like, you start to know these kind of teams. And the Bills, we didn't even talk about it. They fired their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the perfect game to do it before because you knew you probably had a good chance against the Jets at home. So yeah, but they're they won and like, oh yeah, we're picking it back up. I would love for this Joker pick to come true because then it just like smacks them back down to reality. And their window, in my opinion, their Super Bowl window is closed. It's done.
You think it's closed?
They're not even in the playoffs right now.
No.
Outside the playoff picture.
Yeah, I like Allen, and I think in years past I've been kind of rooting for them because they've been so fucking bad for so long. But this year, I don't think they have it.
A hot take I made a couple of years ago was after that 12-second loss to the Chiefs in the playoffs, I said they should have fired Sean McDermott.
Ooh.
That was my hot take.
Wow.
And I was even told, like, that's silly. But I don't think it was silly. I think that's a fireable offense, not covering the boundary on that one. That was my, I feel like that was a hot take. They said
that's a hot
year.
Take.
They were like 14-3. They should have won that game.
Yep.
Fireable offense. Fireable. And now, look at them now.
Well, it's funny because now you have granted, Burrow's out, but you look at the Bills and the Bengals, and two of the better teams outside of the Chiefs, I'd say like Chiefs, Bengals, Bills are like top 3. Maybe Ravens are in there too.
Yeah.
But two of the better AFC teams in the last few years are potentially not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. And it just shows how the NFL, it's tough because you're at the top of the world for a minute. And then all of a sudden you're 5-5, which is what they were last week. So 1-3 on the road for the Bills too. So
I smell a 6-6 after that.
Yeah,
game.
Good. I'm also taking the Eagles. We're 4-0 at home. I like it. I like it. Next we have the Sunday night game, which will actually be a pretty decent game. The Baltimore Ravens are traveling to the Los Angeles Chargers. Ravens are 4-point favorites. Talk about a coach in the hot seat. Not even just Ron, but Brandon Staley.
I think it's done.
I feel like the Chargers have their coaching hires have been malpractice. They got this dude. They had Anthony Lynn before that, and then
they've had
Mike McCoy before that.
That's actually an interesting point because I never thought about their coaches.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't even taken a big swing and missed.
Yeah, like if Mike and Anthony Lynn, I believe, played. He was starting Tyrod Taylor over Herbert his rookie year, and then they had that whole where he had like a shot, an injection, Tyrod, and it pierced his lung or something, and that's when Herbert came in, and he was awesome. He never gave the job back.
Yeah.
Their coaching has been, and if my quarterback is Herbert and I'm bringing a new coach, I'm not bringing a defensive coach. What are you thinking?
No.
Which is what Staley is, and I think I think it was silly of them. But yeah, I think they've not done that team well by hiring and if you go before Mike McCoy, I'll stop at him because I think he was before Herbert, but still. Malpractice, man.
Yeah, it's an interesting point that the Chargers never really seem to even swing big.
All the way back to Norv Turner, who I know you are intimately familiar with. Yeah. So.
And his son.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a long way to say. I mean, I think Herbert's going to have another great game. He's going to do great for me in fantasy, I think, but they're still going to lose. And they're not home. They're not really home. I'm going to watch this because I'm curious to hear what how the fans sound because they're home but not home.
Yeah, I get the Ravens too on that one.
Yep. And then next we have an interesting Monday Night Football game. Why do the Bears have so many primetime games?
Dude, I don't know because it's not like they were hot last year
right?
and then they get. So this is
like the Jets. I get because they had Rodgers. So they wanted to get them,
But they just played. They played 2 Thursday games already, right? And didn't they just have another one? And they just had. Now they're having a Monday night game. Washington doesn't even have a Monday night game this year.
Why isn't this the Jaguars Texans? Is what I want to know.
I don't know. I don't know who's S and a D for the fucking Bears to get all these primetime games.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I mean, it's for a 3-8 and a 6-5. It's an interesting matchup because it's Fields and Dobbs and
they do. They play well. They played well on. I think their 2 wins are on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
So hey, maybe you'll play well again on primetime. I'm going Dobbs though.
I'm going Dobbs, baby.
Yeah. It wasn't his fault they lost. I'm riding that train.
Shout out Dobbs, baby.
Shout out Dobbs.
All right. So that's our picks of the week. Interesting week because now you got football on tonight while we're recording. We have football on. We have 3 games on Thursday. We have a game on Friday. We have all of Sunday, and then we have Monday. So there's a lot of football this week.
Yeah, the Friday one I'm really interested in with the first time doing that. I think I'm going to try and watch it. 3 o'clock's an interesting start. I was hoping for a primetime game, but my guess is they're trying to stay away from the college football.
But also hockey, because Greg brought that up. It's a big hockey day. It's Black Friday. So I'm
usually there is
interesting.
There is something out there like some sort of legislation where NFL typically does not run against college football or even high school football. And Friday Night Lights, that's usually high school football.
Sure.
But I think you have to be in depending where they're playing. So there's no way a Texas team is going to play in this game for sure. Like a Houston Texans, because obviously high school football is huge down there.
Yeah.
So maybe they're thinking I don't know. Maybe they're thinking Miami and New York Jet, but New York, I feel but yeah, East teams, Eastern teams. But Florida's pretty big for college football, so I don't know. But yeah. But it's Amazon. They know people are going to be on there buying their gifts, and they're going to be football's on. Let me watch that.
That's true. Yeah, and a lot of people By 3 o'clock, if you do Black Friday shopping, you're already done. You're home. You might be settling down. You might have leftover fucking turkey.
Like, oh, I forgot something. Let me go buy it on Amazon.
Yeah, it's a good move. And I know the Jets, like they want that to, like the Lions and the Cowboys have Thanksgiving. They want Black Friday to be their thing. So we'll see how it goes anyway.
We shall.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. No more travel for the rest of the year.
Yeah, no more travel. That's for sure.
All right, perfect. So we don't have to try to do a remote, or I don't have to do it solo.
I should be good up until past the Super Bowl for sure. Up until February, yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And as of right now, the Chiefs are up 13-7. So I might actually finish 9-4.
We'll see what happens. Who just scored this? Was it your boy?
I don't know. Wait, bye teams this week? Any buys?
I was just looking for that, but I think it was Kelsey that scored. Oh my goodness, it was Kelsey.
Travis Swift, baby.
Yeah. No bye weeks this week.
Okay. Nobody's on bye.
Yeah, because there's so much football to be played.
And there's a ton of football to watch this week. Yeah. So we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
So I told her.
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah.
At the end of one of the episodes, we said, say the number 7 if you watched all the way through. Comment.
Wait.
MVP.
What?
I said comment. We said comment like number 7 or something to see if she watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
She didn't comment.
And she also didn't know the number that you were talking about.
No, because she didn't know. Because I said, yeah. So MVP, if you watched all the way through, which is an hour and a half, comment.
Even with one less, the Patriots. We didn't even talk about the Patriots game. And we still
still an hour and a half. Cool. Because you were traveling. We had a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
MVP, comment gingerbread.
Cheers.
Gingerbread.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Gingerbread.